learned before, we were told before, listen, what you guys are gonna see now, just tell me if you're ready or not. If not, we can't take it. The first house we saw was a couple, father and mother, sitting there on the knees on the floor. They were on the knees, now they were head down, hands tied to the back. On the other side of the dining room, wasn't the living room, dining room, call it whatever, was a 7-year-old boy and a girl, I would say about 6 years old, sitting just against the parents, hands tied to the back, same position. The bodies were tortured. While now, start to use your imagination. Who was tortured before? Who saw if this was on purpose? If this was the children looking at the parents being tortured, the parents seen, and when I say tortured, I will say missing body pieces. An eye, just taken out an eye, one eye, fingers being, and all this happened, and by the end, they all had a bullet hole in the back. And, still not finished, in the middle, there's a table. Those terrorists were sitting and eating their Saturday meal that was prepared for this family and was prepared for this family. They just took it. They were hungry, most probably, and they took it and they ate this meal while torturing these children and this parent. I blanked out, and it took me a split second to blank out, and then I got to myself and I said, if this is going to happen to me, then we're done with the job. My volunteers will never be able to do it. We're going further. We're going into the next house. There was an old lady. She was dead. We took her. We said, I'm sorry that we can't handle like we usually do to take the blood and everything. We go further. Then we see a woman. She was about, I would say, 30, age of 30. She was lying on the floor, a puddle of blood, big puddle of blood, face down. We have to turn her over in order to put it into the body bag. She was a pregnant woman. Her stomach was butchered open. The baby that was connected to the cord was stabbed. And she was shot in the back. Now we go into the same imagination. We're using, let's talk to the body. Let's talk. Let's see what happened. Did she see that? What was done to her baby? Or she didn't. Maybe she didn't have that suffer. We don't know. But we had a debate between us if to use 2 body bags for the baby and for the mother. That was our debate. while sitting with our children and having fun, we're debating between us if to use 2 body bags. We decided we're going to use only 1 body bag because we don't want to disconnect this baby from the mother. I want to give a message. It's a message to the world. And we should know that we have no enemies in the Arab world. We have in our organization, and not only in our organization, in every private life, I have a lot of friends, customers, and co-workers, Arabs, Palestinians, Christians, everything. Those people, I won't call them people because we can't call them people. We can't call them animals. We can't call them, this is something that they don't belong to our world. I would see, I never met the ISIS, but from the videos that we saw from the ISIS, and as we know that the Arab world condemned the ISIS, this is the same thing has to happen over here. They don't belong to the world. They're not good for the world. We want to live, we can have a nice living without them. Whatever they did, they didn't do it only to my brothers and sisters. They did it for the world. This is to show that the world is dangerous while they're living. Israel has to go do everything. It's not only Israel, it's the world, and we see that. And we thank the world. We thank the world that for the support that we see the support in the world. Although we see some small groups I saw all over that they're protesting on behalf of they're not even protesting, they make it like for the Palestinians, but for the Palestinians it's not good that they're controlling them. They're only controlling the Palestinians. We have nothing against the Palestinians. We want to live our life. And none of us came to attack the children. I ask you, I beg you, please have a prayer. Pray for us that we should be able to raise our children with no damages, we should be normal father, normal grandfather. That's all what we need. Thank you.
Thank you.